Xin Chao, what's up everybody? How we doing out there? Alright, in this video we're going to talk about a China EV car. This EV car is going to be coming into the Vietnam market for $8,142 USD, brand new, with all import taxes, all fees done. You still have to plate it for whatever the government charges, which I think is like 200 bucks for that, so add on $200. But let's talk about this. This will be the cheapest car that you can buy, brand new in Vietnam. Is it going to be a game changer? These are in China, so this is where they're originating. They already are a big thing in China. They're all over. Got a little wet there. Stepped in a little bit of water. So let's turn around. Let's talk about it. I'll let you know what I think. I do think if they do offer that car here, there will be a lot of people for their product. There will be EVs sold at record pace. The cheapest car you can get here right now is between a Swift for 24,000. I want to say 22 or 24,000, and then the cheapest VinFast, which is like 20 or 18. So I mean, the cheapest car you can get right now is somewhere in the $20,000 neighborhood. So if that's already the cheapest we can get, something for 8,000, which is half that and under 20%. I mean, that's a pretty big game changer, guys. That's gonna make a pretty big deal. Now, the car does look like a piece of shit. I will try to put it in the link section here. Oh, you just saw what they did there. So they do this at every hotel, every club, any kind of like place that deals with high end, any kind of money. They'll usually pat you down too, and if you have a bag, they'll go through your bag, especially at a club or anything, to see if you stole like a bottle or stole booze. Hold on. I want to pull up the article. Please give me 1 second. Details of Wuling Hongguang Mini EV. Price from, it's 240 million. So it's 10,000 USD. My bad. 239 million VAT. Many details are strange to Vietnamese people. On the morning of June 29th, TMT Motors introduced in Vietnam the small electric car model Wuling Hongguang Mini EV. Vehicles assembled domestically with two main versions, including standard and enhanced. So it's a tiny like little box. Hold on, I'll show you. It's a tiny little $10,000 box. It's an EV car, of course. It looks crappy, but like, honestly, dude, if we need a car, I'm not big on supporting China shit, but like, I don't know. At this point, how can you avoid it? Not really too much of a way to avoid China. It used to be possible 10 years ago, 15. Now it's next to impossible. I mean, for 10 grand, and if I really had like a family and needed a car, and you know, we're only going 20 kilometers a day, why not? And like I've talked about before, all the new apartment buildings getting built, they've all got EV stations in. Like, the people that own VinFasts were pretty smart and kind of went over to anybody creating a new apartment building and were like, hey, you guys want to put in some VinFast chargers, or even some chargers, and rebrand it, and we'll charge you a down low fee, and then you can charge a fee monthly to people that have an EV. That's what they do at the building. So like the average person with the EV pays 100 USD for their parking station in Saigon. I think that's a pretty good deal. I don't know how much it costs, but there's a couple Teslas running around, and they've got access, and they're not paying any extra fee. They're just paying the 100 a month. But I think that turns out to be a pretty good fee as of like right now, you know. But I think, yeah, a lot of people are going to buy these. That's the biggest problem with, you know, Vietnam, is there's not really any affordable cars. There's really the Swift, and there's one small Kia. This thing, I think, is the morning's pretty cheap. There's like 3 or 4 cars in the first sector from 20 to 30,000, and they're all pretty junky. So like, I don't know why some places don't get hit with any of these fees and taxes and all this crazy shit. They just let them open up the sales cars here without charging them all the other fees. Like, I don't know why. I don't get why there's huge fees are charged on Mercedes and all this stuff. Like, to me, that doesn't make sense. Hold on. Motorbike, man. Calm. Hopefully VinFast VB3 will appear. Good price. People think 250 million is too high. I think that's a pretty good price. 10 grand for a car, for a little China motor car. I don't know. Like, how expensive are you gonna get? I gotta pee. China motor car, good price. I'll be right back. All right, we're back from that bathroom break. Yeah, as I was saying, you know, I think the problem if they were 150 million, which would be $6,000, you would see it. There's too many. That's already the problem now. Like, this city is not built. Vietnam is not built outside of its highways for cars. It's just not, especially Saigon. Like the future will be, and people don't believe me, but the future will eventually be zero motorbikes in all the cities, just like in China. Because it's just, the problem be population, and it just won't work. Too many people. And then you'll have really good massive transportation systems. So once you've got these really great massive transportation systems, the need for, you know, having a motorbike or car isn't as great. Like if I lived in Hong Kong, Seoul, Tokyo, Singapore, I wouldn't even think about needing a car or a motorcycle. Fuck, I don't even need one here. I never drive here. Ever. It's a pain in the ass. Like, it's so much easier to walk or take a Grab. Like, there's just no point in... Queen over here taking some pictures. It's a ladyboy. So you can tell, like, the ladyboys all wear this prosthetic ass thing here. It's like these panties with, like, padding off to the side like a padded bra. So it blows out the ass too weirdly on the sides. And the shoulders are too big. Look, she's taller than him. That's a ladyboy. There's nothing wrong with that. Just saying. That's what the guys got in trouble live streaming in Thailand about. So if you want to hear me talk all about what I think about that kind of stuff and live streaming and spicier stuff, it's available on Patreon. Patreon.com/fatandbroke. Crowdfunded site, of course, that you guys help contribute to me by signing up, and then you get extra content, you get access to me, and you support me. And it's for as little as $5 a month. A lot of hot massage chicks back here. I'd say if you need a massage and you don't want to do it on Japantown, it's a pretty good spot back here. There's a couple of hotties over here now. See, I think there would be a pretty big problem if you had a lot of those cars like that. I think you would see some big issues. You would have too many of them. And then I'm worried about the quality, even at like 6 to 12,000. Let's see what this thing actually looks like. Like, what size is it? How shitty is it? I didn't read the details on how long the charge is, but you don't need any horsepower here. That's the other thing, is like cities like this, if you do have a bike, I'm gonna make a video about it. The worst purchase an expat makes when they move to Saigon, every time, is buying a motorcycle. Every time. And I'm guilty of that. I wanted to look cool. I didn't want to ride a scooter. I was like, I'm gonna get a motorbike. The biggest waste of money ever. One, you never drive here, unless you live in a completely brokey, non-desirable area of the city. You never drive here. And if you do, you never go more than 20 kilometers an hour. Having a full big bike is just a pain in the ass. And then keeping it in nice condition, don't even get me started on that. I mean, look at the way they park this shit. They're right on top of each other. You know, you can do all your best to try to keep a bike perfect here. It's not gonna happen. Somebody's gonna mess it up at the parking spot or something like that. Now we walked all the way to Woodway. We don't come here anymore. Winway, we're pretty much retired Winway. I'm done shooting content over here. You can't really shoot content over here because the copyright sound thing is just... This place has become not really such a desirable place for me anymore, just because there's too many speakers going on. I can hear the flute guy all the way from over here. And he's far. The flute guy's a ways down there. I don't hear any annoying people singing yet, but it's too early. That's probably why. It's 8:30. You'll hear the annoying people sing later. Okay, let's walk this way. I think that's really anything. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I think EVs will be hot here. I don't think for that long. You let me know what you think. If you want to watch me live stream and support me on my live streaming adventure, it's on kick.com/fatbro. As ever, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day and night and or morning, wherever you're at. See you on the next one. Peace out.